Tell folks who don't know where you are what's on your mind for AJ and for John.
Hi guys, what a great day. I'm sure for people that are Jewish, it's an amazing feeling to have these hostages back. Can't even imagine. I guess my question is, I saw this report from the Washington Post that talked about the coordination between all the regional Arab states. I'm just wondering how much of this played into this and going forward, if this is a good indicator of how things will be.
You remember
Great questions.
the line that we heard Osama bin Laden use to explain why it was he thought America was a soft target and an easy target, which is that people will back the strong horse. So I think you have to look at what happened over the last 2 weeks. It's hard to say who the strong horse is. Obviously, Trump is the strong horse in this negotiation. He's the head of the free world. He's the head of the most powerful nation on earth. He had just shown people that he was willing to participate in a military strike to destroy the Iranian nuclear program. He was not hostile to the use of force in other ways in the Middle East. He's the strong horse, but Israel is also the strong horse. And if Osama bin Laden reflected in that barbaric notion, some version of a kind of conventional wisdom in the world from which he emerged, then the Trump peace plan depended upon him and Israel looking like the smart move was to back him. That yeah, they gave Hamas a shot. Qatar gave it a lot of money. Qatar spent $10 billion here trying to change American public opinion and turn it hostile with some success and all of that. But in the end, you go with the strong horse, and that's the American-Israeli alliance. And without that, as AJ says, I mean, if it were the Harris administration, who knows where we would be right
Right.
now. Jake Sullivan, who was Biden's national security advisor 2 months ago, called for an American arms embargo to Israel, in part because his wife is a congressman from a liberal district in New Hampshire, and he wants to help her win her second election in 2026. But the national security advisor, former national security advisor, endorsing an arms embargo against Israel in a war of self-defense. So that wouldn't have been the strong horse in September 2025. Uh, so yes, history is contingent. It really matters what voters do and what elected officials choose to read the message of the voters. These aren't people who read lessons from the public. They read like, what is safe for me? What's the best play for me? Trump likes to be flattered. He'll make deals with you. I'm going to flatter him. I'm going to go along with what he says because there's no there's no value in sticking with Hamas. They're not going to win anything. And they just have these people in horrible conditions in dungeons. That's all they got. That's
Hey,
not much.
Cozy Earth, I went to the Packers game, first time to Lambeau Field this weekend, and my friend who came with me had bought his first pair of Cozy Earth pants based on the recommendations I've made here, and he wore them to the game. He hadn't worn them. He brought them with him to a Green Bay, and he took them out and he put them on for the game. And basically, it was a big mistake on my part because he didn't talk much about the game. He just talked about the pants. Cozy Earth pants. He said, "These, Mark, you undersold these. So comfortable." Same with the sheets. Now he's going to go buy the sheets because he said, if their pants are this good, I have to assume, Mark, you're right about the sheets. Comfortable stuff. It's comfortable, keeps you cool when you want to be cool, keeps you warm when it's cold. It wasn't cold at the game, by the way. It was warm. Also, the bubble cuddle blanket, also available now. All of these things can be purchased on the Cozy Earth website, cozyearth.com, for 20% off if you use the code two-way. Go to cozyearth.com, buy the pants, the sheets, the blankets. It's all good stuff because home isn't just where you live, it's how you feel. Let's go home with Cozy Earth, all available now. They say that something that's easy is like a walk in the park. Well, easier than a walk in the park, hit the subscribe button, be part of the two-way community, never miss an episode, be part of our conversations. Thank you for your service to America. And don't forget, you can now listen to the morning meeting and two-way tonight on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts.